It'll still be the same. Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to this afternoon's special edition of the Women's Small Business Shift, your resource for success podcast program, where you get to meet inspiring women-owned businesses from across the country. My name is Kimberly McLemore and I am your host. This is a live podcast episode with Teryck Scott Coles, owner of Move with T, and Chandra Hampton, owner and operator of Champion Lifestyle Fitness. All right, we have such a special event going on today. We have two very talented Zumba instructors and business owners from right here in the Washington, D.C. area. I want to welcome Teryck and Chandra. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How are you guys today?
Doing great. Feeling good.
All right. You know, I'm truly ecstatic and excited about this opportunity. At first, I didn't think we was going to get it on, but we got it on, right? Everything is good. We're here. We have a very, very special event, and we're actually here to celebrate you, T, right?
Yes, we are.
We're here to talk about some of his great accomplishments, and we have a very beautiful special guest that you have brought. So we'll be talking a little more with you. But as we get this going, could you guys do me a favor and just tell the listeners a little bit about yourselves?
Okay. Well, I'll go first. I'm Teryck Scott Coles. I'm a single tourist from Southwestern Virginia. Hey, no. I'm a wellness enthusiast, and I'm really passionate about fitness. Over the past year, I spent time creating my brand as Move with T, and it's kind of morphed from something that was just something fun to do with my tea timers. This is something that I figured was actually an opportunity to help people excel in fitness. And with Move with T, I look at overall wellness, promoting just physical fitness, but mental health wellness, and spiritual wellness as well. And I do motivational things for my students throughout class, and I say things to them, plus motivational quotes and stuff to keep them empowered and uplifted.
Okay.
So we're about empowerment.
And you do, because I can honestly say, I know I'm one of your little T followers.
Yeah.
So this is the best part about being able to do what I'm doing, is that I'm giving the opportunity to share what I do, but you also giving me the opportunity to allow you to share what you do. And then let's talk a little bit with you, and you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself, Chandra.
Sure. So my name is Chandra Hampton. I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So
Oh.
I'm a legit Southern girl my whole life. But after I graduated from Southern University in Baton Rouge, I started moving around, lived in other places, New York, San Diego, and I made my way here. And I joined a gym and went to my first Zumba class and was blown away. I never knew something like this existed. Mm-hmm. And then I just started doing it probably about 4 or 5 times a week. And at that point I said, you know what? I just probably should become an instructor because I'm here enough.
Right.
Interestingly enough, when I started teaching, people became drawn to the class pretty quickly. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a business out of this. I'm going to give people a little bit more of an experience than just coming to the gym.
Right.
So I came up with Champion Lifestyle Fitness. And what it is, my name, it's a derivative of my name. My name is Chandra Hampton, and Champion.
Okay.
And it's the lifestyle, because it is a full lifestyle. It's
Absolutely.
not just inside the room. It's like, you know, you're full, like Teryck was saying, healthy lifestyle, wellness, spiritual, mental health. So I've now incorporated like fitness retreats and things like that.
Okay.
And also the lifestyle comes in is because I do an experience of what my lifestyle is. I travel internationally a lot, so I incorporate that into my classes to give you like a full, well-rounded dance experience. And then with the retreats, we're going to start traveling international as well. So it's just kind of forming itself as you go on, but I'm super excited about what's to come.
Right, but that's the beauty about Zumba. Most people don't even know that I'm an instructor, and I have, of course, taught in many years, and part of it is because I have some knee injuries. So being able to support you other instructors by either doing this or showing up in your classes and your events, that to me is the most important piece, because I love that's what Zumba does. It's a party. It brings you together. It brings us all together so we can give people what they need in their lives, because you never know what they're going through. But when we're here to party, we're here to party, and it takes away all of those things that we are going through at that moment, you know, and that's the beauty about Zumba. But T, I want you to talk to me a little bit more about how you kind of got started, and then what is this event today truly about?
All right. Well, how I got started was margaritas and Mexican food. So years ago, I moved back to Virginia after college, and I gained weight. I was a dancer, former dancer, and then I gained all this weight, about 30 pounds. And a friend of mine, she was trying to get me to come to all these Zumba classes, and she was like, "Oh, come to Zumba," and I was like, "I've seen the infomercials, I'm not interested." And then finally, in September of that year, they were having a National Dance Day. And a friend of hers was actually celebrating National Dance Day, having all these free events, starting out with at this one goal to gym, ironically, at the gym, and it was a free event. And I grabbed a friend of mine and I said, "Hey, you know what? If we don't like what's going on, a Mexican place down the block, we'll go get margaritas and it'll be fine." So go back to margaritas.
Drown your problems, right?
Yeah,
Go back.
Why not? You know, tequila, whatever. So, but once I was in there, I was blown away, and I was like, and I spoke into existence. I didn't realize that. I always say there's power in your words, and when you say things with conviction into the universe, you're setting a course of motion. And I said, I want to be a Zumba instructor. I said it then so many years ago, and then it got me back in the gym, it got me back working out, and it really returned me to fitness. I had a great time. I went to some of the evening events. I was actually asked to be a part of their organization. Shout out to Sarah Bremer, just dance on note. It was just wonderful. But I ended up moving here, and then that's where everything kind of came to fruition, if you will. So. And today's celebration of I'm celebrating this month my 4 years anniversry.
Nice. Right, congratulations.
So, and also in the spring I turned 40. So I said there's power in the number 4. Right. And I like Beyonce and her favorite number 4. So I said, well, there we go.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. And that's the beauty about it, is that, you know, you have so much to celebrate. But there's also another story. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I do. For this particular event, in conjunction with celebrating my 40 years and celebrating the 4-year anniversary with Zumba, I'm also raising funds for the American Heart Association, which is an organization that's very near and dear to me and my heart. I got diagnosed just a few short years ago with congestive heart failure, and I actually have a defibrillator pacemaker implant. So I'm all about heart health and wellness, and I let my students know on a regular basis that getting in front of them every week, 5 times a week, is a victory. And I thought at the beginning of my fitness journey that I was going to have to stop before I even started. And so I want to raise funds to just promote awareness for heart health and the importance of it. And of course, the American Heart Association also promotes stroke awareness as well. So there we go.
All right. That is awesome. Yeah. So today's event is a really important event for those who are coming out and are thinking about coming out. Please come out and support. We do start this event at 1:30 this afternoon. It is free, but of course we would love to have everybody's donations to help out with this association, the American Heart Association. And of course, it's like I said, it's very dear to your heart. So it's important that people understand the benefits of what you're doing and why you're doing it. But Chandra, I do have a couple more questions for you.
Sure, go ahead.
You've been in business for a little while now. Yeah. So talk a little bit to the listeners about some of the challenges that you face and what you've been going through to continue to move forward.
Yeah, so this is my first business, and the interesting thing about business is no matter how much you've studied, no matter if you've gone to school for business, you never will really learn it until you actually run a business.
Absolutely.
And it's I would say the challenge is you never get to really relax when you're running a business because you're constantly learning. Mm-hmm. You're constantly trying to figure out what your next move is. And I think for me, because Fit is its own animal within itself with running business, because it doesn't run like a fast food place or a law firm. You have to figure out what it is people in fitness are looking for, and if you can deliver that. So I would say the challenge is constantly trying to stay ahead of the game and figure out what it is people want and how is it that you give them that. But again, I love it so much, and I think if you have a passion for it, the work doesn't really feel like work. It's just the next step.
Exactly.
What you do into, formulating your business. So it's a challenge, but it's worth it for me.
That's right. And that's the thing about business. People don't understand that it's such a process. It's one thing to be an expert at what it is that you're doing, but it's a much bigger picture. And, that's about what my organization is about, the Women's Small Business Initiative, is that I'm here to help those resources be provided, but also connect you in a different way with other women and, of course, men. That is our next step in the future that we'll be talking about later.
Nice.
So y'all just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. But this is what it's about, that there's so many different opportunities out here, but also it's overwhelming being in business. And people don't understand, you're right, it's not about how quickly, but you're constantly building. Always. And because as soon as you get comfortable, that's when things, and then you start to forget about the fact of how you got started, but also you can also see yourself going down to nowhere. And I think a big part of the problem with people is that they're not willing to learn, and some of it is that people aren't willing to share. Well, this platform is about sharing those resources, and that's why we're here today. And that's the beauty of having these opportunities, and I definitely want to thank you guys for allowing me to be here with you, and so I can share some of what my wisdom is, as well as this platform. But I do have a couple more questions for you, though. If there was one person standing in front of both of you right now, and they had some advice that they needed about wanting to start a business, what would you tell them? T?
If someone wanted advice, the one thing that I would say is make sure that you know what your strengths are and what sets you apart, because that's what you can actually build on in really creating your brand and making it special and making it different. That's really what I found for me and what I offer in my classes. It distinguishes me from some other instructors, just offering that one thing that's a little bit different.
Right.
And of course, just be genuine and authentic who you are. Because if you're not genuine and authentic, then people will be able to see through that, and you will not inevitably have longevity in your brand and your business.
Absolutely, Chandra.
That's true. Mine is very simple. It's to get started. I think.
Amen.
I think so. No, I'm telling you, I will be completely honest. People ask me all the time, so what do I need to do? And I give them, and I was like, but you need to do it.
Yes.
Like, you can't plan it forever. Like, I just want to get my stuff together. You'll never have your stuff together.
That's right.
You really won't. Like,
That's right.
You just do enough research to get started on the first step. Then as you're doing your first step, start researching what's next. So mine would be just to get started, because I have friends, close friends who I love dearly, who have amazing ideas. They've been working on for 3 to 5 years. Yeah,
and some will go, next thing you know, it'll be the rest of their life. And that's really what the problem is. And it's always the fear of the unknown.
Or someone else will come up with that idea and do it before them.
Exactly. Well, as I always tell people, you can either live your dream or you're going to be living somebody else's. And that's really what it boils down to. Going in business is absolutely, there's a fear of it. And it's always the fear of the unknown. But if you don't take the time to live your dreams, you will always be standing back saying if. And this is the beauty of you guys here today. You're sharing that dream. All of us out here, and I'm excited because I know we're going to be getting started soon, so I'm not going to keep you much longer. But I want you guys to quickly just tell the guests how they can get a hold of you and how they can reach out to you, and maybe share where you do your classes and so forth.
Okay. You can reach me on Facebook at Move with T. That's MOVEWITH. TEE. Instagram, move with T, all one word, and movewitht@gmail.com. Or catch me at Ghost Gym Elite Training Center on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Ghost Gym Lorton, Results Fitness, or Baltimore Health.
All right, great. Thank you, Sandra.
And the name of my company is Champion Lifestyle Fitness. However, I use the hashtag Champ Lifestyle on everything.
Okay.
So if you literally go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, if you just type hashtag Champ Lifestyle, you'll find me. And I'm also on my website website is www.champlifestyle.com. So just Champ Lifestyle, and you'll find everything about my classes, because I'm all over DC.
Okay.
So it's much easier for you to just go there instead of me listing all of it.
That is perfectly fine. Now, if we had more time, but like, what'd you say that was?
Right,
No, I'm
exactly.
just teasing. But anyway, but look, I just want to say thank you again for taking the time out of your busy day to spend some time chatting with me and chatting with the rest of my listeners out here today. Do you have any last words?
Come on out to Gold's Gym Elite Training Center right now from 1:30 to 3:30 and party with us, finger donation, and dance for free.
Absolutely. All right. Again, like I said, thank you for your time. And for everyone else, again, my name is Kimberly McLemore, and I am your host. I am also the CEO and founder of the Women's Small Business Initiative. But you can also listen to my program every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Follow us on Spreaker at www.spreaker.com/users WSBI. You can also find me on our new WSBI website at www.wsbilc.com. Also visit us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. But until then, you all enjoy the rest of your day.